The alternative is just doing normal lanes and relying on stuff like Decrepify and Treant Armor to just save you. So either way, I think it's fine for Secret. Like, they don't have to go aggressive, but they can.
All right, let's see what comes out here with the second game between Team Secret and Complexity. In a series that so far, well, the first game, quite a close one between the two sides. Team Secret did end up taking the win. Let's see if Complexity are able to step it up even more in this match to try and force it to a draw. Some kind of interesting picks coming out from both sides here. We're going to see something maybe a little bit different. And we're going to see if Team Secret, the masters of the TUS Techies combination, know how to deal with it when Complexity bring it to the forefront. And okay, Puppey leveling up Nature's Guide straight away.
That's actually not good that he had to skill that at level 1. It's not really the ideal skill for a tree.
Yeah, I've got a Sentry on flying. They're going to drop it, but Puppey did go the opposite way.
30 seconds to
good attempt there from the side of Complexity, just seeing if they could catch out this Treant. And Puppey already eating for a fair bit of his mana here just to ensure that he keeps himself alive. We'll be able to get the ward down. Is he going to walk back this way? There is this Sentry placed down. Moon is around. They've already left it. They're already looking to head back to their lane, so Puppey's going to be okay. But having to use essentially all of his mana pool here, will probably even just head back to base at this point, I guess.
Yeah, looks like...
Okay, he's got 3 clarities. Okay.
Wait. Why is I... Is I going mid? He's going mid against... Okay, so this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They want to dodge the Queen Viper matchup. Wow. Right? Obviously. Like, you don't want to have that matchup come to fruition. Brood mid is actually good. Because normally, these heroes you would try to gank. Even something like a Queen of Pain, you can at least pressure because you know your 1v1 matchup is going to win. Viper is terrible against Brood in lane. Like, crazy bad. Then you have a hero who can actually blink away from any sort of initiation from the TUS Techies, so they also win in that lane. And they are going to go aggressive. So they were going to go aggressive, it's just they ended up switching the mid matchup and the safe lane to ensure that they get, like, 2 much better lane matchups.
Legion now in the mid lane, lining up the top lane with Swindlemelons and bottom lane. Okay, the TUS Techies.
He ran into mines actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Z-Freak doesn't get suicide at level 1. He does this every game. He skills suicide at 2 and 3, but at level 1 he always gets mines.
Okay, Kuroki and Puppey are going to find Swindlemelons, but can they bring him down? That's the question here. With the punches from Puppey doing a fair bit, we'll just force Swindlemelons back. Not going to be able to find himself into the bottom lane again. Just Z-Freak and Moon going straight in on S4, forcing him back. And
Radiant's bottom tower.
wow, what an exciting game we're going to have on our hands here with the amount of lane switching up and just okay. So in terms of how the lanes have rested up now, the fact that they have got the Legion up against the Brood top lane, they've got Swindler who's going to try and farm against this RTZ Kuroki combination with the backup of Puppey. And bottom lane going in on S4 this time. We'll be able to get the blink out. Won't quite be able to catch him. They'll get the ice shards out onto him though, making this lane a bit of a nightmare here for S4, who still is yet to be able to find a single CS here down on the bottom lane.
The other thing too is they were actually putting him out of experience range. That's a really big thing. Most combinations of heroes would not be able to pressure a Queen so much that you have to sit out of experience range in your own safe lane. So really nice for Complexity to be able to do that. And the LC versus Brood matchup, obviously LC does a lot better than most heroes, but Brood always wins in the end. Like, anybody who's played this will tell you that eventually the Brood will just overtake the lane.
So he's doing his best work at the moment though, 13-2 versus the 13-0. Top lane, just Puppey trying to disrupt the lane equilibrium and Swindle. They need to be careful because RTZ and Kuroki, they're keeping themselves very, very close to the town, looking for any kind of opening. S4 trying to find a bit of space and time to farm, but it's certainly not going to be the case as Z-Freak, Moomianda on the sidelines, mid lane. Zai 1v1ing Zizzy here, but having a little bit of a trouble. And top lane, it's going to be them going in. The Rocket Barrage on top fly. They do punch him down there. Puppey with the final slap. Swindlemelons turning this around, or at least trying to, but the Nether Blast coming out for Kuroki, making him think twice before going any more ham. TP from the bottom lane coming in from Moomianda. Maybe they can turn this. There's going to be the return of the Witch Doctor coming in very, very soon. Can they get the kill onto Kuroki? Decreps himself, trying to get away, but now Swindlemelons, and now the paralyzing cast, finishing him off. Witch Doctor with a rotation will find that kill on the Snowball. Is he going to catch up to Puppey? He has got the Nature's Guides. They don't have detection. Easy there with a Rocket Barrage available here. Moon maybe going a little bit too aggressive. He has got Fly here with a Voodoo Restoration and is just going to be able to escape from this one. But now the TP back into lane. They've got the full 3-man backup here on the side of Secret. But again, this game chaos everywhere across the map, but it certainly seems like complexity they're ready to deal with.
That was a little bit weird. Moon actually almost gave away a kill there, but a little bit of just lane rotations for both teams trying to maximize their efficiency in this lane, and I think he wanted to
he was poisoned. It was very close for S4 could have killed it.
He wanted to just take away the death.
Yeah, he was very scared of S4. And rightfully so, top lane again. Melon's finding a bit more fun than he would have done in the mid lane, but still not a lot. 7 CS up in this compared to RTZ 17. From behind. Mid lane side, 23 for 2. Zizzy just a little bit behind it, but not a lot. It's going alright for both of the heroes here in the mid lane, who are both finding their farm. Zai's starting to stack up the broodlings. Now, but 2 for 2 at the moment, 4 minutes in between these two sides. Pretty close here at the moment in the laning stage.
Yeah, Complexity have managed to stabilize a bit, so they're not really too worried now about the individual matchups. They get their Viper in a safe lane. Melons is still farming. Okay, they're going to snowball in here. They want to go for Arteezy.
And they might just find it. He's going to have to decrep behind him some place in time and hit the Rocket Barrage. He's trying to turn it around, but he's just stuck up, trapped up, will go down. Look at the Voodoo Restoration just with the Nether Ward. Hitting back
He's
at
only level 1.
He's coming in the middle of bunches. Indeed, level 1. How much can he do? Well, he can still punch for an absolute chunk time. Now Zai with rotation. That's going to be your Witch Doctor down. And he might even look to try and clean this one up because Swindlemelon's incredibly low, looking to get out to the side. They want to find Puppey, but Moomiander won't be able to. Zai does get the double kill as he takes down Swindle here on the Viper as well. And Puppey will live. Zai coming in just at the right time with that rotation, turning it around for the team at bottom lane. S4. He jumps in and he gets the kill onto Techies. And getting kills across the map here for the side of Secret.
How many times do you think you can honestly say you've seen a Brood go mid and then gank? That was actually just a ganking Brood. Like, who does that? It's so random, and it's just like, it's actually working out so well at this point. If Zai eventually wants to transition to top, all he has to do is redrop a couple of webs, and he can just sit top if he doesn't want to keep going mid up against that LC. And Ziz even made his way up here, maybe anticipating that could be the case. Either that, or he wants Fly to hit 6, and now...
Zai's back mid, and he's found Fly. Fly's alone, he's going to take a bit of harassment here. Arteezy actually hanging around the mid lane as well, looking for the farm. And here comes Zai's army, moving in towards the lane. Fly's going to have to be very careful how far out he comes. They do have this sentry down. They haven't been able to deward this yet, side of Secret. But Fly's going to be well aware. Yeah, okay, backup actually coming in. Maybe they can find this here with Zai. He's just under the cover of the sentry and they'll blow him up immediately.
He killed Fly though, still.
Okay, he gets the kills, but it's after he's died anyway. The suicide from Techies enough to bring him down. 7 for 4 and still. Legion's farm looking pretty nice here. In the middle lane, TP down to the bottom lane, coming from Puppey. He's now managed to hit level 2, but this game, Puppey hasn't managed to find a lot of XP at all.
I'm surprised he went armor instead of Leaf Seed, especially if he's going to be roaming like this.
With the slow from S4 and the punches, but oh, the cast! The cast will bounce a couple of times here, and that was S4 blinking in aggressively. The living armor is not going to be enough, or is it with the bottle charges? One more hit! Bring him low with the poison damage, will be able to pull himself through it. Just living. That was incredibly close there. Wrap around on the top lane from Moon, going in ready with the Legion, and they have got the jewel available. Here we go! Mortal Kombat! Gets the jewel! Ziz with the rotation and his 416th victory on the Legion Commander.
You actually just made a Mortal Kombat joke, didn't you? That's incredible. You know what? High five. Test your might and all that jazz. So, right now, the lane rotations for both teams, like, no one really wants to stay still. And out of the Secret, even... Oh, God, that hurt.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Moon's coming in. He's just waltzing in. He has got the snowball and the shards. Coming in the world flying from the backside. He has found Puppey. With the Nature's guys, just throwing out the ice shard here. Zizi just trying to get rid of it, but the decrep making a little bit of nuisance. Arteezy just walks in with a rocket barrage. Pew, pew, pew. Delicious easy back, and now Fly throwing out the cast. We'll be able to... No, not the cast, so just getting rid of the Level Ward. Zai will be able to pick this off. He's got the nuke in a couple of seconds. The right clicks are enough for Light to go down. Puppey trying to chase down Zizzy here. Ziz. Oh, that's good. Going down. Double kill for Zai on this Broodmother, and I've got to say, the mid-Zai Brood certainly working out for Secret. 5 kills, only died the once so far this game. He's got 1900 gold. I'm going to be really interested to see what the build is for this Brood mid.
I imagine he goes Midas. I mean, he's sitting on a lot of gold. Oh no, he goes back to Treads. Okay. So pretty much every Brood player goes Midas, but I guess in a game where you have a mid-Brood, all bets are off in terms of normal item progression. Could be seeing something a little bit new coming out from here in this game, but still, Secret definitely getting the advantage here early on.
Top lane.
He's got Suicide.
He's okay. I mean, because what's S4 going for in terms of build? Hasn't really found the path to start building anything as of yet.
He was being pressured by the Tusk techies, so that lane is very, very difficult to function in, even as a Queen of Pain, especially considering Puppey was level 1 for so long, and he was kind of roaming around the map trying to make things happen.
Looking for it over the burst. Oh! Can't quite get it. Techie's able to get off the Suicide.
Dire's top tower
Only
is
just
under attack.
And now off the back of that, Artesian S4 beginning to pressure the top tower. Zizzy coming in, he's got a duel.
Dire's
He's not going to get away with that one. Goes down. And that's another duel for the Legion Commander.
Dire's middle tower
I'm
is
not really
under
sure
attack.
what just happened, actually. All right, a little bit confusing stuff coming out here from Team Secret, and
I'm loving it. This is the kind of action we want between these two teams. Secret still with the lead, but Complexity, they're giving it some. Looking for Puppey. Living on the guys. Fly still yet to hit level 6. Hasn't got the old Death one at his capability. That was Zyborg up. Okay.
he's
going for the
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good when you're in this position where you're not really like, you're not sitting in one lane and pressuring all the time. Like, you can sit there mid and you can farm the woods and such, and it'll keep you with a pretty good amount of mana regeneration, and you can just continually apply pressure to multiple lanes if you want, because he's made the transition top, and even like going up into the side chop with his webs and just trying to kill that way as well.
He's found Legion. How's Legion doing in terms of build? Well, 1,200 gold from the tread bottom
Radiant's
lane.
bottom tower is under
getting
attack.
caught out there by the Tusk and the Witch Doctor and the Viper, and off the back of that Complexity trying to look for this tier 1. Top lane ping's coming out. How's Arteezy's farm looking? Let's have a look at the old net worth. He is at the moment quite far behind. It's Zai at the top, but then followed by the Legion and Swindlemelons on his Viper. Overall, the difference between the two teams only slightly on the side of Team Secret. Is still very, very close. Bottom lane, indeed, they're going for Kuroki. Kuroki will decrap himself. Fast coming out. They're going to wear it out. X4 maybe trying to turn this one around. But the ultimate though, Kuroki getting low. They have lost the wing here. They're going to lose Swindlemelons as well. Mumiana trying to TP out for the sideline. Will he be able to make it? Yes, he will. Does get himself out. But they do lose 2 heroes there for the Kuroki kill. And Mid-Zai just continuing to fight up against Aziz.
I wonder if I'll ever get to use a courier. All right, here we go. Now he finally has it. That was, Okay, so now he's got Vlads, he's got Treads. I'm wondering if he's going to go for the Deso build or if he wants to go something like BKB. But right now, he can completely take over the enemy's jungle.
Yeah, Zai's farm's just going to increase to the point where we're going to see him stick on the top of that net worth board for quite a while if it continues at this pace.
Top tower is under
Legion
attack.
1700 towards what I'd imagine to be that Blink Dagger that Ziz is looking for.
A Blink is really solid. And also Blade Mail is
Going in on Ziz, here we go. He's actually got a duel down here. I don't know if that's the duel. I mean, he's not going to give away the Oh, he is! He is! Zai wins it! He gets the bonus plus 14. And...
yeah.
I mean, well...
Okay, so here's the thing. When Insatiable Hunger is popped, you cannot win a duel. Especially not when you're the only person there who's able to deal damage.
And especially when they've got a quad helping out the Brute.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, even in a 1v1, like if it was just those 2 heroes, and Insatiable Hunger is used, you just do not deal enough damage at this point in the game to counteract the healing that you get from just auto-attacking in general. And plus, Zai, he still has like 12 armor. He's got that Vlads, he's got Poor Man's Shield. With that Vlads, he's going to be making his way towards top lane now, trying to pressure onto that tier 1. And the other thing, too, is this opens up really early Roshan opportunities for Secret because of the fact that they have that tree armor and they have Vlads at such an early stage.
Here we go, tier 1, so they're going to be able to take this one. Just pushing back S4 here in the lane of this game. I've got to say, all eyes are on Zai at the moment. 1,300 gold accrued now on top of the Vlads. And Ziz just hunting the tree line. 1,800 gold towards that Blink. Needs to be careful though, Kuroki and Puppey are here. Indeed, Zai going up to Swindle. He's got the backup of S4. Swindle's got to run. Zai with the insatiable hunger, chomping away, and the Viper.
He needed the TP immediately.
Top lane Ziz tried to go in here as well. There are 3 heroes at the moment on the side of Secret. There's the backup of Moon. And the Ice Shards there will actually just force Secret back. They're not going to look for that kill. So Ziz able to keep himself alive, which he needs to do so when he is this close to having that blink with 1900 gold stockpiled up.
I mean, he's sitting at the highest farm, so it's not like Ziz has had a bad game or anything. He even got fed a couple of spiders, but his highest net worth is just towering over everyone else's right now. He is unbelievably farmed at this early stage. I'm really curious to see what he's going to go for. I wonder if he goes for like Book, or if he goes the Manta style build, which a lot of Broods used to do back in the day. This gives you that mobility. All right, it's a Mithril Hammer, so we're probably going to be seeing it does so.
Okay, the full out push. Arteezy, he's kind of still sitting a bit into 4.3k gold. He's level with S4, and he is just above Swindlemelons, but it's certainly not the Arteezy level of farm we've come to expect from him. But we're only 14 minutes in. We'll see how well he's able to transition into the latter portions.
They did kind of bail on him. I mean,
he was kind of left on his own.
They sent him top lane. They're like, you know what? We're out of here. It's not really safe anymore. So Puppey and Kuro kind of left. Z-Freak is going to find him here in this lane.
Pings are coming out. Arteezy realizing he needs some assistance. There is going to be S4 making his way down, but Swindle's turned up, and Arteezy could be in a lot of trouble here. Trying to juke it out. They're caught him in the tree line here. Whoa! The ult from S4 will be able to find Techies. Techies does end up killing Arteezy with the Mine, but S4 cleans up, gets himself a double kill as he wipes the Viper off as well. Top lane, Ziz has the blink, trying to close in onto Kuroky. I don't know if there's any way he can get out of this. Has a TP, but the duel actually used on him whilst he was decrepified. Maybe could have used double bonding on. No, doesn't win the duel. They will get the kill. But yeah, just a little bit too quick there with the fire.
Yeah, there was actually no reason to duel him like that. Because unless he's TPing, and then of course you can duel, but obviously waiting would have been a better play inside middle lane. He's just like, whatever, dude, I'm gonna kill Fly.
Hey, look at the spiders. Moon's in a lot of trouble as well. Moon, he's at the spiders chomping away. One nuke would do it, but he hasn't quite got the mana to do so. Ziz is there as well with Z-Freak now to back up, so they're gonna be careful. A few, 30 gold away from that second Mithril Hammer. But this Zybrood, I don't think we've seen mid-brood from Secret ever before.
Nope.
And
but we said it, man. We said this is a team who will do experimental stuff. Like, they will change it up. They will make sure that you do not know exactly what they're going to be bringing to every game.
Under attack.
Indeed, just 100 of gold away from that completed Desolator. Now we've seen what he's been able to do to the weaker members of the side of Complexity so far, and it's increased tenfold with that armor reduction as well. Puppey trying to catch himself up and has got the recipe for the Hand of Midas. I mean, he's going to have the Gloves of Haste in a bit as well. So 16-minute Midas, not too awful considering how slow the start was. Really.
He was level 1 for like, what, 5 minutes? It's pretty insane, yeah. The fact that he's got
more Complexity coming in. Have they got any tech? They do have a dust here on Ziz.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Puppey just hiding in the trees.
Dire's top tower
is under attack. Push coming in from S4 and Kuroky. Fly. Going forward, trying to pull it back. Ziz and Moon just looking for this opening. There are 3 heroes here at the moment on the side of Secret. It's going to be a hard jump to make. There's the Secret. Just looking to take this tower. One more blast should be able to do it. Zeiss, he's found Z-Freak. Suicide's available. There's going to be a hard one to go on, and Ziz has actually gone in here. Did get the dust onto Puppey. TP reaction from S4, and Ziz and Moon will simply back away from this one. Top lane Kuroky looking to go in here to take away the tower, and he'll get it there with that blast. More money in the pocket of Secret.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Complexity for the time being. What is their fallback mechanism? Like, what point in the game does their lineup actually become stronger? Because I'm thinking of it in my head, and I'm thinking, okay, well, the Legion Commander has 20 damage. Ziz isn't snowballing that hard. Viper's not known for being a late.
He's just put Midas as well, the Viper.
Yeah, and he's put Midas, so snowball here.
S4 actually get Jordan as well. This is a good job potentially. Yes, they do get the victory for Ziz then. And that's going to be S4 down for 40 seconds. Tower taken as well by Viper. And here's Zai with the Deso going for that Rosh attempt.
Told you, man. You can just kill Roshan when you have these items.
He gets away with it as well, I think. I don't think there's going to be anything this side of Complexity can do in time.
He can just go back through the tier 1, actually, after he kills this. Like, you can just walk up there and hit it, because like tier 1s don't have backdoor protection, right? So you just walk over there and you punch a tower. You maybe force Complexity to TP. And some of them don't even have TPs. Yeah, this is like... This is something that Ziz actually thought about, that I realized shortly after. He is. Oh, maybe not.
Slow, the Viper strike for Swindlemelons, but now Secret Zai just turns to him. Look at this spider.
You can't deal with this. Why doesn't Melons just TP? You have to teleport away from Brood. You can't run.
Man, this is one scary, scary spider. Oh, 2,200 gold now. On top of the
Dire's
Deso,
bottom tower is under attack.
Zai, he's putting in so much work in here for his team. Now RTs are catching up. Same number net worth. 18 to 11 though, and it is Zai with 10,500 in the bank. And as you said, he's going to push down this tier 1 here. To stop the fight actually going on here. As S4 picks himself up a triple kill.
Pretty casual S4 triple kill, you know, just randomly in the river.
Dire's
no big deal.
And that's one tower down, and Zai's going to look for more.
Radiant's
the push is going to be on, the
under
Spiderlings
attack.
are out, and here comes the creep wave. 3 heroes down on the side of Complexity. Secret could look to just push even up, and then he's got a Hyperstone now as well, and with the push build in mind, I wouldn't be surprised if, I guess he just goes for the straight up AC now on top of Deso.
It's probably going to be Curious. That's my guess as well.
Dire's
I mean, you can
bottom
go,
tower is under attack.
let's see, you can go Moonshard, I guess, something a little bit clowny, but I mean, the amount of push that he has right now is nuts. Like, look at how fast this tier 2 is dying. How are they supposed to stop this from Complexity? I think they actually got pulled into a knee-jerk reaction by picking that LC, saying we need something that actually counters Brood. And then even with the Brood counter, and Zai in lane, like, he did get quite a few spiders, you know? So it's not like Ziz had a bad laning phase. It's just, you can't actually do anything when, like, he ganked. It was a ganking Brood. He ended up getting his team 2 kills in top lane. He gets his Vlads up really quickly with the treads. Sneaks Roshan when Complexity are pushing in. Like, Zai has pretty much done all the work right now. And it's reflected in the fact that he has the highest net worth by a large margin.
Orchid now picked up by S4 here on the 21 level. Let's look at the graph. It looks 12,000. Top lane at the moment though. Gyro did get the kill onto Techies. Now he could be caught out. He's going to look for the duel. And as you bring him down, Arteezy is fairly down Techie. Even with the death ward, they can't win the duel. They do get themselves the kill. But Zai, he's in your base and he's on to your tier 3 here. You're going to need to do something in reaction. S4 and Puppey though. That kind of help coming in, and there we go with the overgrowth to cancel the TP. And then Zai's just killing people.
Everyone's dead.
And Zai is just, my goodness, double kill for Zai. Tier 3 is going to drop to the push of him and Kuroki, and the fight's still continuing up here. S4 looking for Swindle Man. Zai's the fight. Won't actually find the kill here. It's going to be a buyback from Ziz. The Rats are under heavy attack here. They're going to be able to clear this one out beside a Secret, and that's going to be the bottom Rats down.
He
gets a deny.
He gets the deny, but I think at this point they'll be looking at the mid Brood and just going, wow, this actually destroyed us.
Unexpected, I think, is the word that we can use. Because I saw the Brood and I thought they were just standard off lane Brood as well. But then I thought about it more and I was like, okay, well, if you put the Brood mid and you don't get that Queen matchup against Viper, then you have 2 lanes that automatically should do pretty well. And allegedly, sure, the Queen of Pain kind of struggled against Tusk Techies, but anybody would, right? And the important part is, the only kill he gave away was to 1 set of mines, and then after that, he didn't really die in the lane. So that means that the Tusk Techies are just not really contributing what they need to be at that point in the game. And even with Arteezy not even farming much, it didn't matter because no one can deal with the Brood. Like, Zai right now is enormous. AC, Vlad's, Deso, treads 1,500 gold at 22 minutes.
Arteezy as well, he's just a few hundred gold away from his butterfly. The jump with the Sonic Wave onto Suicide there from Techies. Devil has been poked down the card as well. Move! Just in time with the snowball, Arteezy dispatches the Witch Doctor. Double kill resist, looking for the duel. But then the kill! Giving him his now! Give you your energy, Arteezy! Ziz will go with the triple kill! Maybe even more, they do lose the puck here. Arteezy, he wants the Ultra, he's going for it, he won't get it! Swindle kills him! S4 with the Avengers taking down the Viper. And Zai, well, what's he doing? Well, he's looking at your base, and that's what he's going to be going for next. So Z3 coming out. It's a lone Techies, and Techies.
He doesn't have Suicide.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Zai's going for the gold. He wants it.
Yep.
All right, the well's not going to stop.
Damn,
he just needs to keep hitting.
Oh no! He's got an Aegis.
His Ice Shard's up though. I think he gets blocked here.
Oh no!
Dire's middle
Pushed him
tower
out.
is under attack.
Zai. Oh man. Well, Dota did too.
Yeah, I'd say that accurately describes this particular game.
Just
Dire's middle barracks are under
heads are being shaped. And Zai
Dire's structures are fortified.
gonna look for Moon. Moon has got the snowball here. I think this game, complexity, could be walking away with a serious case of arachnophobia. Okay.
Look at the heal! He heals for so much with his ult on, they can't kill him!
What do you do? What do you do at this point?
I think you win with your secret. That's
Can they kill Zai? They got the Maya out. Kuroky is giving Zai his energy. Moon back to the base. And it's just the fountain farming beginning at the moment. And well, Midrax has been taken as a secret. I think they feel that this one,
it's in the bag.
This may just be it.
Yeah, it's definitely in the bag.
And Moon complaining about the hero.
Well, to be honest, there's been a lot of games where Brood has gone completely unnoticed. Like, not banned, not picked, just completely ignored. And then you have a game like this where a team like Secret just makes it look ridiculously strong. And a lot of it, again, is just due to the matchup and how the hero actually functions against this style of team. The Legion Commander really being the only hero on the team that has a direct answer to the Brood in lane. But a lot of people forget that once you get right-click items and you have that insatiable hunger, LC is actually not that good against Brood. We saw earlier a duel where he couldn't even kill the Brood.
This may be the final fight. Moving forward on Swirlman of the Rock Barrage. The right clicks. Johnny will find the kill. And there we go. S4 with the ultimate bringing down Tusk. Oh, Zai beyond godlike now. 13 for 1 from 3. He's looking for more. Goes into the base. And just going to get walked around a little bit. We're going to go find it. It's cool. That's going to be a triple kill for Arteezy. Kuroky giving Zai all of his energy. And Zai just taking up the mines, and this may be it, Andy. This may be the end. GG.
I'm no expert, but I would say this game is pretty close to being over.
We talked about whether Secret were ready to deal with the Tusk techies of someone else's, and it was the case. The game is over. The game is won. Secret take the series 2-0. Complexity give up a good fight in the first game, but it's game 2. It's all about the Zai Brood in the mid lane.